So just a few days ago, I promised to share how merchants buy their USDT at very good rates. Now, before we get started, let me share exactly what I mean. Okay, so here on the Bybit P2P, there are several merchants over here, and I shared how you can actually copy merchants that are already successful. Okay, and I shared some really interesting things. I mentioned that if you are a verified merchant, it's important that you copy only verified merchants. If you are an unverified merchant, then copy unverified merchants. But then we talked about something, and we talked about how merchants buy USDT at very good rate. In fact, about 1,450. And let me show you exactly what I mean. When I click on this area, you'll find that I'm going to click on this guy's ad. I'm going to click on advertisement. So in this area, there's something you're going to see here. And you can see that this guy has two ads. You can clearly see his advertisement. Okay, so this is the price at which he is selling. Forget your seeing buy here. This is the price at which he is selling, and this is the price at which he is buying. These are the prices he is buying. You can see these are the buying prices. So this merchant is actually buying at 1,450 and buying at 1,490, and then he's selling at 1,500. How do merchants buy or manage to buy USDT at the price of 1,450? In today's class, I'll be talking about it. Now, before I get started, let me share one or two other persons that are doing the same thing. When you come down again, let's look out for other successful merchants. I'm just going to scroll to their ads and let's peep into what they are doing. So I'm going to quickly click on this guy's advertisement and let's see the rate he's buying. Okay, this guy did not display his buying rate. Let's see if this guy displayed his own buying rate. Okay, this guy displayed his own buying rate, and this guy's buying rate is 1,400. How come merchants are buying USDT at the rate of 1,400 nairas and selling at the rate of 1,500 nairas when the normal price of USDT is 1,500? Now, many people want to know the answers to these things, and in today's class, I'm going to share because I have been a merchant on Bybit and, of course, several other exchanges. Now, it is impossible for people to sell their USDT at the price of 1,400. That is exactly what it is. So if you have USDT, for example, remember that these merchants buy from other users. If you have USDT, for example, it is impossible for you to sell your USDT for maybe 100 USDT for 140,000 when you know that 100 USDT will give you about 150,000. You cannot lose 10,000 naira knowingly. Now, the way they actually, and is it like, are these merchants actually buying for 1,400? The simple answer is yes, they are. So how come are they buying for 1,400? That is exactly what I'm going to explain. Now, these people take advantage of new users on the Bybit app. Now, it is not bad. It's not bad actually, and Bybit allows this practice, and that is why even they can even buy for as low as 1,300. But follow exactly what I want to share with you. Many new users come to Bybit P2P without knowing how to trade. There are hundreds of new users coming on this app every single day. Once they're on the Bybit P2P, some of them don't know how to use P2P. Now, what they will do is that instead of them to buy through the normal P2P, or maybe let's say they want to sell, a new user comes to Bybit and he just wants to sell his 100 USDT. Okay, he doesn't know how to sell, he just wants to sell it easily. Instead of them to use the normal sell area on the P2P market, they are going to come to the Express. Why? Because Express are for new users. Normally, when a new user comes to Bybit, they don't have any experience, they don't know how to buy, they don't know how to sell. Now, they're going to quickly rush to this area where you find Express. They're going to come to this area where they find Express. Many of them don't know how to use the P2P, so they will prefer using the Express. The Express method is a method where you can buy your USDT sharp, and you can sell your USDT sharp, which means quickly. This means that you'll be executing your trades at a very fast pace and to have so much fees. It's just like the market function on your spot trade. Now, let me give you a typical example. When you want to do something like your passport in Nigeria, for example, and they will tell you that, oh, normal passport fee, if you want to get your passport the normal way, is about 100,000 naira. If you want the express method, is about 250,000 naira. You get it the next day, something like that. That express method where you have to pay more money because you want your trades to be completed in time is the same thing you see here. So a new user who wants to sell his USDT with the express method will sell at a very bad rate. And guess what? You are selling to a merchant. Even you can even sell your USDT at the rate of 1,135,000 naira. If you're a new user, you sell it to a merchant, which means a merchant has purchased it at the rate of 1,350 for one USDT. So if you click on Express, many new users love coming to Express, and in fact, that's one of the first options you see. So as a new user, you can go try it out. Just click on sell and type in your 100 USDT and this, and go straight to the selling area. Once you type in 100 USDT and you click on sell, you'll be automatically paired to a merchant at the rate of 1,400, the next available merchant at the rate of 1,400, and that is how they are buying. Nobody will go and click on their ad. Bybit is the one that will pair them to you, and that is one advantage of being a verified merchant. Now, what have I just said? I've just mentioned that verified merchants are enjoying buying at good rates such as 1,400, 1,350, 1,200, and in fact, very good rates for their business in such a way that Bybit designed the system where there's an express method. The express method is supposed to make buying and selling easier for new users and inexperienced users. So when they come here and they say, I have 100 USDT and they click on sell, Bybit immediately pair them to a verified merchant that can sell them at a very poor rate. So they will not even understand the current rate in the market, and that is exactly how it goes. Every day there are tons of new users coming to Bybit P2P, and they will have to use the express method and they'll be automatically paired to a merchant. The merchant will just buy their USDT from them at 1,400 because they are new and they are using Express. Okay, so understand. So you should understand. Now, when you now know what is going on, you now stop using the Express because you find out that the Express is charging so much fees. You now start using normal P2P. Me, I used Express on Bybit on Binance, and I think I bought at a very poor rate because I was just a new user. Many of you here will confirm that you have one way or the other used the Express method. If you ever use the Express method to sell your USDT, you will sell your USDT below the market rate. And that means another merchant will have purchased it at a good rate. You understand? So if you are a verified merchant, that is one of the bonuses. Bybit to keep pairing you to people who want to buy using the express method, and you just be buying their USDT at good rate at 1,4, 1,3, and all of that. Although it is only excluded to verified merchants. It's the same thing when they want to buy USDT. Bybit to pay them to you. You sell you sell them your USDT at the rate of maybe 1,600, 1,580, 1,590, and that is they are buying at a very high rate and they are selling at a very low rate using the express method. So I hope you understand this tip right now. So if you are looking out to becoming a merchant, this is one of the benefit actually. Bybit to always pay you to new and inexperienced users who wants to sell at any rate in the market. They just want to buy USDT and they just want to sell their USDT. They don't even care about the rate at which they are selling it or buying it. So guys, I know you understand this currently. This because I promised to actually make this video. So that is why you see almost every merchant has a poor rate waiting for a new user. Let me just try to click on some of them to share. I've showed you two already. Okay, let's look at this smooth transact and let's see if this guy has his own. Okay, this guy is not buying currently, so there are many of them you can actually explore. Let's look at this guy, and they are mostly identified with the verified merchant. So let's see this guy. Okay, you can see what this guy is doing. You can see this guy. He's buying at the rate of 1,450 and 1,485. Nobody can sell at this rate except a new user, and this guy can only do it because he's a verified merchant. So guys, I'll be stopping here right now. He's even buying at the rate of 1,400. Okay, so I'll be stopping here right now because I believe that you've understood everything I've just explained. Okay, and this satisfies your curiosity about how merchants are buying at this rate. Okay, now this is part of what makes the merchant business very interesting. And guess what? We'll be starting a merchant business school for people who want to actually start out with being a merchant on Bybit. I'll be opening up a class. If you actually want to join that class, which means you want to learn how to become a Bybit merchant, you want to start trading on the Bybit P2P, there will be an open class for you. Of course, there will be a fee. And of course, if you want to be added to that class, you just have to text me via WhatsApp, which is going to be in the description of this video, or via Telegram, which is going to be on the description of this video. And definitely that will be cool because you'll be taught how to apply, verify, and start trading. Now, before we call it a day, there are a lot of people who have been asking about where am I getting arbitrage signals from and all of that. I've always mentioned that I personally use the arbitrage scanner. I always share it over here. My trades are always cool with arbitrage scanner because I get good arbitrage signals relating to where to buy from and where to sell at. I'll always make video regarding it. And if you want link to that arbitrage scanner signals or buy their subscriptions, the link is in the description. You can go check it out. It is always amazing. And guess what? There's always a signal there for you anytime you actually want to carry out your trade. For now, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Do have a very wonderful day. See you tomorrow.